Have you ever worked on a track that feels like it's just tripping over itself between sections? Transitions are where great mixers either shine or fall apart. And in this video, I'll show you how to craft smooth, pro-level transitions using fills, risers, and effects techniques to bring everything together effortlessly. Hey guys, Joey here, and today we're tackling one of the most overlooked parts of mixing, transitions. From drum fills to risers, I'll show you how to make every section of your track flow naturally. Because let's be honest, a clunky transition is like a guitarist who insists on shredding during sound check. Everyone notices, and not in a good way. Let's get started. Let's start with one of the most effective tools for creating smooth transitions, drum fills. A good drum fill doesn't just sound cool, it sets up the next section of your track and helps guide the listener through the change. The key to a great fill is timing and variation. If you're transitioning into a high-energy chorus, use a fast, busy fill with toms, kicks, and snares. For slower, more dramatic transitions, a simple snare roll or a kick build-up can be just as effective. Another pro tip, layer your fills with auxiliary percussion, like shakers, tambourines, or even claps to add more texture. This makes the drum fill feel more dynamic and keeps the energy flowing into the next section. Drum fills don't just connect sections, they build anticipation and keep your transitions feeling intentional and polished. Next up, let's talk about risers and noise sweeps. These are essential tools for creating tension and anticipation in your transitions. A riser is like a musical countdown. It signals to the listener that something big is about to happen. Start with a simple noise sweep, take a white noise generator and automate a filter to gradually open up over 8 or 16 bars. This creates a smooth, rising effect that works perfectly in build-ups. For even more impact, layer the noise sweep with tonal risers, like synth or string sounds that pitch up as the section progresses. This adds a sense of movement and excitement. If you want to get creative, try adding rhythmic stutters or pitch shifts to your risers. For example, chop up the riser with an effect like X repeater to give it a glitchy, modern feel. With risers and noise sweeps, you can build anticipation and energy, ensuring your transitions don't just happen, they hit. Now let's enhance your transitions by adding effects layers. Impacts, reverse sounds, and tonal effects can give your transitions depth and make them feel polished. Start with an impact sound. Place it right on the downbeat of the next section. This adds weight and a sense of arrival, making the transition feel intentional. Next, use reverse sounds like cymbals, crashes, or even reverse vocal chops to lead into the impact. These create a natural build that pulls the listener toward the next section. For more creative transitions, try glitching or distorting your effects layers. Add a subtle stutter or pitch shift to your reverse sounds to make it unique. You can use plugins like X repeater to make this quick and easy. Effects layers don't just fill space, they elevate your transitions, making them sound bigger and more dynamic. Automation is one of the most powerful tools for creating seamless transitions. By gradually changing volume, panning, and effects over time, you can make sections flow together effortlessly. Start with volume automation. For instance, you could slowly fade out one element like a synth pad or a reverb tail, while fading in another one, creating a natural overlap that bridges the two sections. Another trick is automating filter sweeps. For example, you can apply a low-pass filter to your drums or a vocal track and then gradually open it up as you transition into the next section. This creates a feeling of energy building up. Finally, try automating reverb or delay sends. Increasing the reverb on a snare or vocal at the end of a section can add a sense of space, while pulling it back in the next section keeps things tight and focused. Automation allows you to sculpt transitions in a way that feels intentional and cohesive. With just a few tweaks, you can eliminate any sense of disconnect between the sections. Finally, let's bring it all together. The most impactful transitions often combine multiple elements like fills, risers, impacts, and automation to create a layered, cohesive moment that hits hard. Start with your foundation, a drum fill to establish rhythm and lead into the next section. Then layer a riser or noise sweep to build tension and guide the listener toward the drop or chorus. Next, add effects layers like impacts and reverse sounds for depth. These give the transition weight and a sense of arrival. To tie it all together, use automation to control volume, panning, or effects, blending each element seamlessly. For example, fade out a riser just as the impact hits to keep the transition feeling smooth. Layering multiple elements ensures that your transitions feel intentional and powerful, turning what could be a simple break into a moment your listeners will remember. We've covered 5 essential techniques for creating seamless transitions, using drum fills for rhythm, risers and noise sweeps for tension, effects layers for depth, automation for smooth blending, and layering multiple elements for big, impactful moments. By combining these tools, you can turn transitions into highlights that elevate your entire track. What's your go-to trick for crafting smooth transitions? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear how you make your tracks flow. If you're looking to take your transitions even further, check out X Repeater by Sturgis Tones. Whether you're adding rhythmic glitches or creative stutters, this plugin makes it easy to craft unique, engaging transitions. Download your free 14-day trial today at joeysturgistones.com. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to check the links in the description below and tap that bell to get notified whenever we upload new videos. Until next time, happy mixing.